Hello there. Today I'll be going through 24 questions from Chapter 3 covering the long and illustrious history of the UK. I'll read each question, give you a moment to think about the answer, and then reveal the correct response.
Which of these statements is correct? The Wars of the Roses were between the houses of Windsor and Tudor. The War of the Roses was between the houses of Lancaster and York.
Correct answer. The War of the Roses was between the houses of Lancaster and York.
Is the statement below true or false? Britain and Germany developed Concord, a passenger supersonic aircraft. False. True.
Correct answer. False.
The Enlightenment led to major development in which two areas? Theatre. History. Politics. Science.
Correct answers: politics and science.
Is the statement below true or false? The First World War ended at 11:00 a.m. on the 11th of November 1918. True. False.
Correct answer: true.
Which of these statements is correct? Shakespeare wrote To Be or Not to Be. Shakespeare wrote We will fight them on the beaches.
Correct answer: Shakespeare wrote To Be or Not to Be.
Who did Henry VIII marry after the execution of Anne Boleyn? Catherine Howard. Anne of Cleves. Jane Seymour. Catherine Parr.
Correct answer: Jane Seymour.
Which two are 20th century British discoveries or invention? Diesel engine. World Wide Web. Television. Mobile phone.
Correct answers: World Wide Web and television.
Which of these statements is correct? James VI of Scotland was related to Queen Elizabeth I of England. James VI of Scotland was not related to Queen Elizabeth I of England.
Correct answer: James VI of Scotland was related to Queen Elizabeth I of England.
What happened to Margaret Thatcher in 1979 to make her famous in UK history? She became the first woman Prime Minister. She took part in the Olympics. She was made a general in the British Army. She became a High Court judge.
Correct answer: she became the first woman Prime Minister.
Is the statement below true or false? Catherine Howard was the sixth wife of Henry VIII. False. True.
Correct answer: false.
Which two genres is William Shakespeare famous for writing? Plays. Radio scripts. TV dramas. Poems.
Correct answers: poems and plays.
Which two groups contested the Wars of the Roses in the 15th century? House of York. Irish. House of Lancaster. Scottish.
Correct answers: House of Lancaster and House of York.
Is the statement below true or false? During the Great Depression of the 1930s, the UK had high levels of employment. True. False.
Correct answer: false.
Which colonies of British Empire decided to declare their independence in 1776? Canadian, American, South African, Australian.
Correct answer: American.
Hadrian's wall was built to keep out whom? The Vikings, the Welsh, the Picts, the Irish.
Correct answer: the Picts.
Dylan Thomas was a famous writer and poet from which country? England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland.
Correct answer: Wales.
What happened in 1215 to change the powers of the king? The Reform Act, the Black Death, the Domesday Book, Magna Carta.
Correct answer: Magna Carta.
Which two were great thinkers of the Enlightenment? Robert Louis Stevenson, Adam Smith, David Hume, Robert Burns.
Correct answers: Adam Smith and David Hume.
Who invaded England in 1066? Canute, Richard the Lionheart, William of Normandy, Harold of Wessex.
Correct answer: William of Normandy.
Is the statement below true or false? Margaret Thatcher was the longest-serving UK Prime Minister of the 20th century. True. False.
Correct answer: true.
What was the Beverage Report of 1942 about? Establishing a welfare state. Overseas aid. How to end the war in Europe. How to treat the Germans and Japanese after the war.
Correct answer: establishing a welfare state.
Which of these statements is correct? The Highland clearances occurred in Ireland. The Highland clearances occurred in Scotland.
Correct answer: the Highland clearances occurred in Scotland.
Which country did Germany invades in 1939 that led to the UK declaring war on Germany? Finland, Austria, Poland, France.
Correct answer: Poland.
Which 2 points about slavery are correct? The Royal Navy refused to stop ships carrying slaves. William Wilberforce was a leading abolitionist. Slavery survived in the British Empire until the early 20th century. Quakers set up the first anti-slavery groups.
Correct answers: Quakers set up the first anti-slavery groups. And William Wilberforce was a leading abolitionist.
Thank you for taking the test with me. I hope you've answered all the questions correctly, and if you've made any mistakes, don't worry. Practice makes perfect. Check out all my other tests, and keep practicing at least one test a day, and you shall be ready in no time.